Like, how is this, quality engineering analyst demand in the market? Let us assume that we are a fresher and want to pursue our career in this domain. So, what are the prerequisite and how is the demand in the market? Can you talk on that?
The demand in the market is there, that is for sure. In a, like I can say, in a project budget, at least 35 to 45% budget is allocated to quality engineering only.
Mhm.
So, with this statement, I can say, so quality engineering domain demand is definitely there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, my first question is, who is Akhilesh?
Yeah. I am a quality engineer in Accenture. I am basically born and brought up in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, and completed my graduation in 2021 in electrical engineering discipline.
Cool.
And started, as I said in earlier, I started working as quality engineer in Accenture. I have total 2 years, 10 months as professional experience.
Great.
Yeah. Sit at
So,
full.
yes. Great, Akhilesh. So, basically, speaking about your domain, so who is this quality engineering analyst? Basically, see what they do and what is their responsibility. Yeah, just a overview of what it.
So, as the role name suggests itself, quality engineer basically do is ensures the quality of the product or the service which we going to develop in our company. Basically, we are making sure that the product or service is user friendly
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and it is functional and it is reliable product. That is the main purpose of a quality engineering. We
Okay.
can
So,
say in one line.
okay, just by dividing your role and responsibility, just take a small scenario and for kind of example, and just try to give explanation to our audience. Akhilesh. Just a small example, so that they get a clarity. What is your role and responsibility?
So, if you go with a product, say some Facebook, Amazon, there
Mhm.
will be a lot of credentials, right?
Okay.
That is one kind of future functionality of that platform.
Okay.
So, as a quality engineer, you need to test and validate the login functionality, whether it
Okay.
is working or expected behavior as
Mhm.
per user.
Okay.
So, if you go subsection in login functionality,
Mhm.
we can say whether user successfully logging or not when enters valid credentials.
Mhm.
That is one scenario like that. Uh, Whether it is throwing error or not when
Okay.
user entering valid credentials.
Okay. Got it.
These kind of, I mean, I'm just giving a basic example, like how what the responsibility of a quality engineer
Okay.
in a product or service. So, like that, there will be n number of scenarios and functionalities in a product or service.
Okay.
We need to make sure that is user friendly and it is gets approved by the client.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. So, since you've been working at Accenture, I guess 2.5 years, right? More than 2 years as of now.
Yeah.
So, just how was your college days preparation, Akhilesh? Like, how was the placement thing, and how many rounds were there, and how was your technical round? So, do you remember all the questions, right? The what you faced during the technical round, and what are the questions you faced during the assessment? So, just give a small, talk on its hiring procedure, Akhilesh, since from the beginning to the end. What do you?
So coming to learning preparation, as we are a fresher, which we recently graduate, right? So they definitely don't expect much from us.
Okay.
We need any one of the programming language
Okay.
prerequisite, and
Mhm.
if SQL is also no, that is good.
Okay.
And recently, cloud is also
Mm.
one of the good ones. So
Yeah.
if we have something basic knowledge on AWS or Azure, also fine. So main prerequisite I can say any one of the core language.
Okay.
Oops concept like Python or Java is
Okay.
fine.
Mhm.
And coming to the Accenture pattern, it have few assessments. First
Okay.
one is MCQ based assessment, which validate our quant reasoning verbal abilities, and qualifying that there will be a coding assessment, which comprising two questions.
Okay.
Based on the outcome of these two assessments, they will call out the for interview,
Okay.
and they finally release the outcome.
Okay.
So coming to technical interview, what I or my friends are faced in Accenture is only they will focus on the project which we done
Project.
in final of
Okay.
the graduate. So they will right away after asking self introduction, they will go to project.
Okay.
So we need to explain our project.
Mhm.
I mean, basically, they are understanding our technical and the project team abilities. That's it. Like they ask question like how you are handled the team,
Okay.
what are the challenges you faced, how you resolved it,
Okay.
like how you are contributed in that project. So basically, they evaluate both technical and project management skills in by asking project questions itself.
So, if you remember, like, what was the project question they asked, Akhilesh? Do you remember? So, what kind of question they asked? If you do so, because it will give a idea to audience, like, what kind of questions we may expect from the panelists. Do you remember those questions? Yep.
Yeah, if you say like why this project you have choose,
Yeah.
one of the main question like they will ask like why you choose this one, and they will ask again, is this product which you are going to build is this already in market or not?
Okay.
If we say, then why you are again
Hmm.
building that project as your final project?
Okay.
And what is the differentiate between that already provided, already available projects?
Existing.
Those kind of skill, technical questions they will ask us,
Okay.
like how well your project is optimized,
Okay.
like what is best compared to other products. That is some kind of technical questions they will ask.
Okay.
And as I said, like, project management, like, so what is your role in the project? How
Okay.
well you contributed in the project? Like,
Cool. So you mentioned that in the first round there will be some MCQs followed by the coding, right? So what
what-
the sections? Achilles, no. Once you're done with the section one, then you'll be going to section two, and next followed by the section three. Like how was the assessment basically?
yeah, like it's a step by step process. Only after clearing the first step assessment, that MCQ based, then only they will uh, qualify. Then only they will qualify and ask us to give coding assessment.
Okay, so assessment and the coding are the separate round, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
two sections in the assessment. Yeah,
All right. So how was it? Like camera was on.
yeah, it is a proctored one only. Yeah,
Okay. Do you remember?
uh,
Good. Good.
mostly it is moderate to medium level only, not hard or not easy questions. So as a final year uh, in the college, we have the placement option right in the college. So they will learn these classes. They will run
Okay.
these classes. Right? So it's not a problem for a final year student.
All right.
They can easily crack the both assessments actually.
Okay. So what was the platform, Achilles? Do you remember? What was the platform you gave the assessment?
I don't remember
Okay.
exactly. I think the available platforms we have.
All right. No worries. And what was the eligibility criteria, Akhilesh, to sit for the placement? What was the eligibility criteria? Like 60% in the 10th, 12th, and CGPA? Any such kind of eligibility was there?
Yes, yes. Yeah, 60% the one you called out, right? Same thing only.
Okay.
Eligibility criteria.
Okay. 16, 10th, 12th, and CGPA.
PTech as well. Yeah.
And no act to backlog.
Yes, yes.
All right.
No act to back.
All right. So you mentioned assessment, MCQ was there, Quant was there. Once you're done with the assessment, coding will be there, and coding which is of medium. Medium in the sense like, is it string arrays kind of questions, Akhilesh?
Yeah, two questions will be there. One is the any string manipulations, and another one coding will be some kind of logic.
Okay. Do
They
we
will ask some problem statement, and yeah, we can write in any programming language.
okay,
It is
did
using.
programming. Right. So once you're done with the coding, if you select, we'll be getting a technical round mail. So if an individual get rejected, will they receive any rejection mail, Akhilesh?
Yeah, after the whole recruitment process is completed, they're going to send the status,
Okay, so
rejection status. And only after 6 months, the cooling period, then again the candidate can reapply for it.
okay, 6 months. Okay. So once let's assume that today I applied for this Accenture interview, so I got rejected, unfortunately. So if I want to apply again, we need to wait for another 6 months. Later only I can apply.
Yes, yes. Even if we try to apply, we get the that
Yes.
eligibility criteria rejection error.
All right. So if an individual got rejected, then also they will be getting a mail, rejection mail.
Yes, yes, definitely. They will definitely get the status
All right.
of the
So
application.
they'll be in technical round, they'll be checking your technical knowledge and followed by the project, which you mentioned. And after technical round, is it the last round or is it, another HR round is there? Like, how is it actually? Okay.
Only one into face to face or virtual, only one round is there after completing assessment.
Okay.
Based on this only, they will share the final outcome. There will be no further rounds.
Technical is the final then.
Yes.
All right. Any situation based question, Akhilesh, if you are a team lead, if a person didn't perform well, how you will handle the situation? Any such kind of question, Akhilesh?
Uh, no, Akshay. Even I checked with my other friends also. No one got that kind of situational based questions.
All right.
Maybe they are also like hiring for freshers. Like
Questions.
they also thought of not us. Yeah.
All right. So what else we are missing, Akhilesh? Before jumping to its role and responsibilities, what else we are missing? Did we cover anything?
We covered everything. Like as a fresher, the only expectation is like everyone say we need to have the interest to learn.
Okay.
That's it.
Great.
Only any one programming language is fine. That is a prerequisite, and the technical ability is a assessment for the assessment. Yeah.
Right. So, what is the role of communication in the technical round, Achilles? Does it make a sense if we have a moderate level of communication? Is there any beneficial having a communication, proper communication? What is your view on that?
Yeah, moderate communication is fine. That we not need to have a fluency.
Mhm. Okay.
Uh, Moderate communication, it's fine. Yeah, it will make a impact definitely in the recruitment process.
All right. So, that was one point, and I guess we covered everything hiring procedure, eligibility, everything. So, we jump to the next part, Akhilesh. What is your role and responsibilities? What was the profile they offered to you? Can you talk on that?
Yeah. So after we get the result outcome, right? Like we are selected.
Mm.
So we don't know which stream we can move to after
Okay.
initial onboarding. Candidates based on the demand, they will be moved to
Okay.
different domains like Java development, mainframe support, testing,
Okay.
cloud. Like, there are so many domains available.
Mhm. Okay.
Based on the job demand, they will move us. So
Okay.
for me, they move to testing stream.
Okay.
Um, Initial 1 month learning will be there, self-paced learning.
Mhm.
And another 6 months learning will be there, which we need to do parallelly
Okay.
with
Mhm.
work projects.
Mhm.
So this in this first month initial learning, testing stream concepts will be covered.
Okay.
Like what is testing, what are the types of testing, what
Okay.
is the role, what needs to be done, and management tools, how we need to work on those. So these learning will be covered, and then we will move to getting allocated to projects,
Okay.
and parallelly we need to complete the 6 months learning, and there will be criteria also. Okay, after the 6 months learning there will be assessments also in this
Okay.
6 months period.
Okay.
There will be some eligibility criteria like 60 to 70%. We need to
Okay.
cross that in the all the assessments.
Okay.
Then only our final full time employment will be.
Okay, so you mentioned in the first month there will be training given. So for you, it was testing related training. So it will differ according to the domain, correct, Akhilesh? Let's assume that I got into Java, so I will be getting training based on my Java core domain, correct?
Correct. You will be getting something related, Java related, coding, problem solving, data structures like that.
Okay. So how will be the self-studying procedure, Akhilesh? Is it offline? They will be having their own portal where you need to, log in and learn the
Yeah.
procedure. How is it actually?
Yeah, Accenture has their own learning platforms. It's a self-paced online self-learning platforms only.
Okay.
It will be some course modules with duration. It will be sure like what, how much completed, how much we need to be remaining to be done.
Okay. All right. So this is one thing, and let's assume that unfortunately I didn't, get the threshold expected percentage. You mentioned there will be assessment, and 60 to 70% is the eligibility. So unfortunately, I didn't get the mark. So will be there any second chance for those candidates, Akhilesh?
Yes, yes. There will be a chance. There will be two scenarios.
Okay.
One chance is HR will give you another more chance to attempt the same assessment. So increase the eligibility criteria.
Increase it. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That is one scenario. And second scenario is like as I said, right, we will be working parallelly in projects also.
Okay.
So the HR team will get to reach out to project management, which we working,
Okay.
and then we will get one final decision.
Okay.
So in these two scenarios, we have the chance
Okay.
to get the employment opportunity.
So even though the second chance was given, still my performance was not up to the mark. Then what will be the final conclusion? Is it termination or what is that?
Yeah, in both scenarios, if not fulfilled, either the second chance in assessment or the project management decision, then yeah, we will be get certain.
All right. So this was all about the training, assessment, and after joining procedure. Okay. So what was the expected salary for a candidate, athlete? You mentioned the range. Yeah.
Yeah, it can be currently Accenture is giving somewhere around 4.3 to 4.5 LPA gross
All right.
for a fresh graduate.
Okay. So any talk on its stipend and internship, athlete? Any talk on that?
No, we don't. Accenture don't have any interns currently. I mean, based out of India, it's not there. Very
Okay.
few.
So it's the same default pattern. Once you get select, then there will be 1 month of training followed by 6 months of the parallel training kind of thing.
Yes.
All right, then. So current situation, like how is it working mode, Akhilesh? Currently you've been working in Accenture. So what is the working mode currently? Is it office? Is it home? Is it hybrid? How is it?
Yeah, currently starting from 2022 itself, by the end of 22 itself, hybrid model is enabled.
Okay.
Still the hybrid model only. Expectation is uh, at least 2 days per week. We need to work in office.
Okay.
And there are few projects. I mean, based on their project and based on their client. There can be either 5 days work week or we need to go to the office or we can remotely work also fine.
Okay, so depending
But
on the client.
everything is a hybrid model only currently we are following.
Okay, so camp facility will be available, Akhilesh? Like how is it? Yeah, facilities.
Yeah, individual cab facilities are not there. Like only one some it's what say uh those
To the
big
regional
providers.
location. To the regional location. We both are belonging to the same region. For us, one cab will be available. Like that, correct?
Yeah, one commute will be run around every location.
Okay.
If we have chance, we can get into that. Or ourselves, we need to reach office.
All right. So this was all about the cab facility. So let's assume that I will give a scenario, Akhilesh. Just answer according to that. And I am from Bangalore, and my office is in Hyderabad. Accenture office is in Hyderabad. So I need to transfer my location from Hyderabad, Bangalore to Hyderabad. Any accommodation facility will be given by company, Akhilesh? Like how is it?
Oh, no, only by onboarding in starting while you onboard, right? That at that time accommodation will be definitely provided. Uh, at my chance, like I graduated in 2021 and selected at that time. So it is a COVID scenario.
Okay, okay.
So all the onboarding, everything is done in virtual only.
Mhm. Okay.
But previous scenario or no accommodation will be provided for 5 days. 5 days, I think.
All right. So I guess we pretty much covered everything. It's hiring procedure and it's onboarding procedure and also the eligibility, termination, everything we have covered. So focusing on the market, Kilex, like how is this, quality engineering analyst demand in the market? Let us assume that we are a fresher and want to pursue our career in this domain. So what are the prerequisite and how is the demand in the market? Any talk on that?
Yeah, demand in the market is there. That is for sure.
Mhm.
In a like I can say the in a project budget, at least 35 to 45% budget is allocated to quality engineering only.
Mhm.
So with this statement, I can say quality engineering domain
Mhm.
demand is definitely there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let us assume that I'm a fresher. I need to start, like I have interested to pursue in this domain. So what are the prerequisite I should have, Akhilesh?
So one main thing is for a quality engineer, one mindset should have is attention to detail.
Hmm.
I can say what it mean by that is so project will have some requirements. There in that requirement there will be having some functionality or future. So we need to thoroughly understand that future. We need to
Okay.
think in points of end user perspective.
Yes. Agree with.
So what it is helping the user. I
Okay.
mean, what value is creating to the customer. In customer point of view, let's say I'm a customer, how I can access this product or service, how
Okay.
well it is user friendly, how well it is working. So these kind of attention to detail skill we need to have. So
Okay.
then only we can deliver the bug free product to the customer.
All right. So apart from that, any certifications would you recommend, Akhilesh? Any certification individual should do? Any suggestion?
No need. For a fresher, learning alone is fine. No need of certification.
Okay.
But for a professional experience, there will be certification, which will be good to have. That is
Okay.
not a mandatory, but if it is okay, it's good. Like we have a external certification called ISTQB.
Hmm.
There will be also so many levels, foundation to expert levels. So if you have the certification, it is well and good.
And yeah, guys, I'll be providing the link of those certification in the description. You can just have a look into that. If you're experienced, if you're a professional worker, just have a look into that. Link I will be given in the description. And yeah, Akhilesh, I guess we covered everything. Anything we are missing, Akhilesh? If you want to add any point, please go on. Any suggestion to our audience? Yeah.
So suggestion is so I can say so many freshers don't interest or don't want to work in quality engineering domain. As in quality engineering domain, there will be two ways of testing.
Mhm.
One is functional and second one is automation. So
Yep.
in functional type of testing, there is no coding technical knowledge is not
Right.
required.
Mhm.
It's user like a user how the access right like that
Right.
only we work on the product. We do the testing.
Okay.
So since we don't work on any coding, we don't do any technical functional functions, right? Uh, so many will be felt disappointed
Okay.
if they get allocated to a functional testing manager.
All
So,
right.
but I can say the to a fresher, don't feel like that because in the testing market also we have automation, we have cloud testing, we have ETL testing.
Yep.
You know, there are so many cross functions in testing domain also, which we need technical knowledge. So that's I can say. Uh, it's fine if you got the project allocated into development team, like either Java or Python developer or a full stack. It's
Okay.
fine, but if you by any chance if you got selected to a quality engineering domain, don't feel bad. It is also a best domain, I can say.
All right. Cool. Oh, I guess we covered everything which was necessary to our audience. And yeah, guys, I'll be providing Akhilesh LinkedIn profile in the description. If you want to connect with him, you can just go with that link and just connect with. And we also have a Telegram community group called We Grow. A link is given in the description. He's also part of our community. You can just directly ping him. And guys, if you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And Akhilesh, thank you, man, for taking your time and joining us and sharing your professional experience with our audience. Thank you, man, once again.
Yeah, thank you, Akshay.
And yeah, guys, this is our talk. See you in the next video. Take care.